something unusual at the chemical factory. Maybe it's because the Reavers knew there were some fuel tanks left.
Some weapons crafted by the lake.
The Redwood Outpost rescued some evacuees from Lake Town this afternoon. Sherry, the Reavers have done huge damage in Redwood Forest. Those thugs called the Reavers have got about 80 members, usually travel by car, and they got 4 or 5 strongholds. down in Redwood to look out for each other. So naturally, Redwood Outpost had to mobilize when we heard what happened. What they need right now is medical personnel and supplies. Dr. Michael also went down there after he heard about the news. But I don't think the Reavers will stop here. We might have to deal with worse things going forward. They're not like zombies. They're brutal and treacherous, and they have guns. You could say they're an army. We've got to be vigilant. Our past experience might not be too helpful here. So if you run into something you don't know how to deal with, let me know immediately.
I've been here for a while and learned a lot. You're finally here. Kane said they didn't have enough people at the shop. Lake Town was almost completely destroyed by the time we got here. Unfortunately, we couldn't reach some of the others and had to leave with who we could. Most of them are still in shock. Anyway, I have a lot on my plate right now. So would you help me bandage their wounds and maybe comfort them a bit? I've been here for a while and learned a lot from Dr. Michael. Thank you. After that, maybe help put up some tents so that they can...
I see space in the back of the room.
Yeah, that spot looks good. This ordeal has traumatized them in more ways than one. After they've settled down, go talk to Dawson, Vivian, and Philip.
I think the Reavers only got so
No, nothing is well. We lost a lot of friends. I can still see the look in their eyes. We were running away and losing people until the Red... I was on guard duty when I heard a scream. I don't know how they... No, I won't give in. The Reavers. One day, I'll find them and make them pay for this.
Did you really have to ask? That guy, what was his name? Dob or something? Arrived with a group of people. He said that old Billy killed his wife and daughter and that everyone will suffer if we don't hand him over. All of our surveillance dogs died. Then we heard motorcycles in the distance. They had their music turned up like they...
That does sound strange. Did you send anyone to check it out?
We did, but they were gone before we got there. That's all we... A scavenger might have seen him checking out our town from... We didn't see anyone around the town. This was no coincidence. Anyway, I think we'll find out the truth soon enough.
Here. I always said it. Those Reavers are no good. Have I met them? I've been robbed. Does that count? These bastards have been stealing from everyone in the Redwood Forest with their guns and cars. We thought they were just run-of-the-mill bandits, but now we know they're a real threat. Here. We were afraid of retaliation, but we have nothing left. If we don't fight back now, there won't be another chance. Don't worry, we won't back down again. I'll do whatever it takes to stop them. Of course, it was our home. We've survived everything so far. We can't go back now. It's probably full as... Rest assured, we won't take you for granted. We'll do whatever needs to be done here.
I've been here for a while and learned a lot from Dr. Michael. But it'll be a long time before I can take charge.
Sherry, what's with the commotion outside?
It's the Reavers. Nelson was going to reinforce the defenses tomorrow, but we didn't expect them to attack so soon.
What should we do?
First, we have to make sure that folks are safe. I'll gather everyone in a house and have...
Stay here.
Be careful. We've already lost too many people, and we can't afford to lose you.
At Michael's ranch, it's time to pay for your sins. No one's coming forward. No matter. I have all the time in the world to make you talk. Brothers, this place is all yours. Use your wit, the backs of your guns. I don't care. But by the time the sun comes up, I will have a list of every single name.
You really didn't know what they were up to? And this world. You're not the best warrior I've met, but you are the most courageous.
They retreated.
I'll
I'll get a doctor.
Some of them were captured. You have to save them.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, but don't mind me. We have to get Nelson and Sherry to put a team together to rescue the captives.
Stay alert at all times.
Good.
I'm fine, but they took...
East.
I'll leave for the...
The element of surprise, eh? Careful. Stay alert at all
They've got more
times.
guns than us. Let us know if you run into trouble.
You find the outpost yet?
I'm still on my way, but it should be nearby.
Well, let's hurry this up. Longer we wait, the harder it'll be.
They might have reinforcements.
Yep. Got a strong communication network. I don't want them to alert the others.
Got it. I'll be careful.
I'm just a soldier.
admit, you're not the best warrior, but you are the most... My orders will keep it going. Just like that. Good person, bad person. Nah, I'm just a soldier. Great work. They left us here because we weren't who they were looking for. Diesel took the ones that came to the outpost with Dr. Michael.
I got lucky. Only a few people were left here, and I've taken care of them. Grimes and some others are on their way back to the outpost.
Great. I got good news and bad news. The good news is, we found the people who were left at Lake Town. The bad news is, Sherry went to save them without consulting me.
That's so reckless. Lake Town isn't safe right now.
You got that right. But she left already. So all we can do is make sure the shit doesn't hit the fan. How about you get over there? I really don't need to lose anybody else.
Got it. I'll go right now.
Sherry, where are you now?
We're almost at Lake Town, but it looks like there are a lot of zombies.
You're damn right there are a lot of zombies. What the hell were you thinking going down there?
But Nelson, I couldn't just turn a blind eye. I have to save them.
Yeah, I get it. You're the medic and you want to save the whole world. But you should have talked to us first. I promised Kane I would keep you safe. What am I supposed to tell the Ravens if you don't come back?
I was being reckless. I'll be extra careful, but I will save everyone. Please trust me.
Fine. Stay safe. I'll send a backup. Should be there soon. Kane! This is Nelson. We have an emergency. Hurry! Kane here. We found a second wave of Lake Town captives. We're planning to go tomorrow. But Sherry went with Dr. Michael to save them. Wasn't there a zombie horde in Lake Town?
These footprints are
Not safe
fresh.
there now.
I should track them
I've
and see
already
what I
sent
can
one of her
find.
people to go help her. But it still might not be enough. Got any other plans in mind? Got it. Sherry and Dr. Michael are very important.
There's half a footprint on this sheet of paper, but I don't see any dust on it. The footprints lead all the way outside the house. Maybe we'll find something if we follow the trail.
Oh no, some of them are hurt. I have to find them. Fast.
I hope Sherry's doing okay.
Did you come to help us? I didn't...
Have we met?
You don't know me, but everyone at the Redwood Outpost knows you. Wow. You. Here. You're like a rock...
Maybe later. Is Sherry...
Yeah, she's upstairs.
Sherry! I thought you were helping. Kane couldn't get in touch with you, so he got worried. He sent me to help.
I'm not, but some of the patients tore their stitches during the evacuation, and they keep getting...
It looks like Lake Town is pretty...
The residents of Lake Town tell me that they left some medical supplies behind when they fled. I'll mark the locations for you, and hopefully you can bring back these supplies.
I prefer exploration. Wonderful. Sherry, I got the medical supplies. My stock of bandages.
Great. Be careful, and come back safe.
but we must return to the Redwoods as soon as we can. The patients can't get proper treatment in this condition. The Reavers have grown powerful only in the past few years. Essentially, they're a group of no-good bandits, so why won't they get off our backs? That has to do with their leader, Rob Diesel. Yes, he's trying to avenge his wife and daughter. Now, about that. Shortly after the outbreak 4 years ago, I left the city for my farm, where I took in a number of evacuees. He was a kind young man then and loved to help others. He was friends with Nelson, Daniel, and at least Nancy, his wife, was very caring, and their little girl Martha was just the sweetest. It all started with a sudden horde of zombies that no one had seen coming. To give everyone time to escape, Rob grabbed a torch, hollered like nothing I'd ever heard before, and ran into a haystack. This distracted many of the zombies. Right before he did that, he had told us to take care of Nancy and Martha. We found an abandoned warehouse just before dawn. But Martha screamed when she saw a zombie, and the sound drew more of them over. We were afraid of the zombies and couldn't agree on whether to go out and save Nancy, so we had a show of hands, and, well, those who didn't want to risk it won by a single vote. We could only watch as it's been years, but their screams still keep me awake. Rob suffered severe burns from the fire. Eventually, he found us, and maybe he didn't hear the full story, but it was true that we did him wrong. Those who voted not to save, some of them went to Lake Town, and some of them joined the Redwoods. Rob probably doesn't have a full list of the people and their whereabouts. I voted to save his family, but I was guilty for not taking any action. And from his point of view, revenge is justified. And I understand his feelings too. But things change when innocent lives are at stake. I just hope we can resolve this soon.
Thank you. With these supplies, there's a better chance we'll survive. Here, let me show you how to make simple bandages and antibodies. Could you help restore the signal?
Where is the signal tower?
It's east of the town. Once it's restored, we'll be able to contact Kane for backup.
Someone's here. But it looks like he stopped breathing. That's probably his comms next to him.
I'm Wade. I work for the Redwood Forest Radio Administration. My job is to keep the signal tower up and running. But I was wounded. I thought I could handle it, but by the time I got to the tower, I couldn't make it any further. My heart is racing, and I can't move. I know eventually someone will come to restore the signal. You need to know that each tower provides network access to a specific area. Through the towers, you can connect to the satellite and download the data for the area. This data is extremely important. It's the result of years of work from multiple departments. After it's done downloading, you should check out the view. I love the view from up here. I love looking into the distance, at my homestead, at everything I know and love. It feels like...
Sherry, do you copy?
Copy. You've restored the signal tower.
This is exactly what I need.
Sherry?
Let
This
me
is
check
Kane.
what's in the box.
Shoot, I'm glad to hear your voices. We've been circling over Lake Town, but there are too many zombies down there. Chopper can't land to transfer the patients. We need your help.
The houses in Lake Town are too close together. We have to find a flat, open space for the helicopter to land. Meet me back here and we'll figure out how to move the patients.
I'm back, Sherry.
Kane landed the helicopter, but it's still a little ways away. This road isn't quite safe yet. I'll go with you and clear a path for moving the patients. Ready? Let's go! Just a little more.
Continue suppressing fire. All right, time to take this bird to the sky. I'll bring them back to the Ravens first. Be careful, and I'll see you at the outpost.
Hey, you and Sherry left yet?
Sherry left with the others. I'm just bringing up the rear.
So you're still there. Great. I've got a job for you. If it works out, it'll be a devastating blow to the Reavers.
Oh, yeah? Do tell.
We just received news that Alicia, the woman who used to lead the Reavers, was spotted in a house across from Lake Town. Supposedly, she was kicked out by Rob Diesel. She's in exile, but her supporters are still around. If we can work with her, we might be able to get rid of the Reavers for good. It's not far away. It shouldn't take too long for you to get there.
I'll head over and see what I can do.
Who the hell are you? And what are you... What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? I thought you were looking for me.
I'm from the Redwood Outpost.
Some questions? That's not what you... You want to know if I'll help you deal with Rob. You're delusional. What the hell is wrong with you? Those are my people.
That may be true, but they also kicked you out.
Are you trying to make me look bad? Careful now. Kayata hasn't had dinner yet.
Kayata? Cheetah?
Kayata, Come say hi to this dumbass.
I think it's better if it stays by your side.
Damn, I hear footsteps. That must be Rob's men sent to kill me. Doesn't he know when to give up? It's too bad I haven't recovered from my last fight. If you take care of this for me, I might just give your proposal a second thought.
The Reavers are brutal, but I'll do my best.
They really want me. Looks like I'll have to settle the score with them.
Weapon?
When I first got here, I was so pissed I threw my blade in the lake. I want it back now, so you're gonna have to go get it for me.
Do I have to?
Well, I can't swim, so... Yes, you do.
It should be near the middle of the lake. How good of a swimmer are you? Just don't go drowning on me. Well, do you see it? Hey, you see it yet? Still alive?
You heard right. I do keep in touch with some of my old people. You want to hear about our grudge? It's old. You getting mixed up in this actually made me remember some things. Do I know him? Of course I know him. I found him by the side of the river. I don't know what I was thinking when I asked my people. He didn't want to say he recovered either. He left at the crack of dawn and came back after dark. Later, we found out, frankly, the fact that he was so devoted to them was kind of hot. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I liked how he would die for them. If he treated me like that, I would have given him everything. This went on for about a month before he suddenly stopped looking. He started spending the whole day in his room, staring into space, looking back. Maybe he knew they were dead and was planning revenge. Enemies? Well, that's what we are now. I mean, what else would we be? But I was stupid and wasn't suspicious of how suddenly he started showering me with attention. I really thought he was into me. I fell for it completely, like voodoo. I was foolish. I handed over so... He didn't love me. He just wanted my power. He wanted it so he could avenge his dead wife and child. You know the rest. I was betrayed by him and some other bastards. They kicked me out. It was bad. No denying that. Lots of people died in the fight that broke out. And I lost an eye. But Kayata saved me. Her fangs aren't just for show. I was angry, but I had to escape. That was my chance. I left Redwood Forest and swore that one day I would make them pay for what they did. An eye for an eye, right? But I didn't expect that I'd be turned down by every place I looked for help. I returned to Redwood Forest and went into hiding across from Lake Town. I thought nobody would find me, but they did anyway. And by then, my cheetahs weren't the cheetahs anymore. And that's about it. Anyway, I'll drive you to Blackberry. That's their lair. Did you find anything along the way? You know, along the mountainside, like I said.
The foliage was too thick. I couldn't get a clear view.
There are hidden outposts within the thick foliage. If you don't want your buddies to die before they enter the town, take out the sentries real quiet-like. Then head up to the house on the hill on the western side of town. My informant is there. Just give him this letter and he'll know what to do.
The boss sent you, huh? Got any proof?
I have a letter from her. That should be enough.
Let's see it. Yep, that's her writing. Don't worry, I'll help when the time is right. Now get out. It's not safe here.
Admit, you're not the best, but you are the most courageous. Bad person? Nah, I'm just a soldier. You're not the best warrior I've met, but you are the most courageous.
I'd catch all these fish. I see some familiar faces, too. Do you want to kneel down on your own, or should I break your kneecaps?
Quit bluffing, Rob. We know exactly how many men you have.
Bluffing? We don't have many men, that's true. But we do have some nice, heavy weapons. Why don't you take a wild guess on how many grenade launchers are aimed at you right now? I dug the holes already. All you have to do is get in. Just look around. You're surrounded.
Hole? What hole? Mind if I hop in and test it out?
Alicia? What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Does it matter? What does matter is that I'm about to get back what's mine.
You? And how do you plan to do that?
Forget it. I don't waste time talking to the dead. Diaz, what's wrong with your powder? Why aren't they dead yet?
Powder? What?
You might beat me in a fist fight, Rob, but I play dirty. I'll leave the rest to you, Diaz. You, over there. Come with me.
As easy as...
So, are you here from the Redwoods to negotiate? I'm joking. I know why you're here. You want to know? Now that I've taken back what's rightfully mine, I have no interest in shouldering your grudges against the Reaver.
How's Rob?
Rob? You don't need to. You want to see him? Sure. He's just next door. Here, give him this. I think his daughter Martha painted it. He'd be happy to see it.
This is Martha's painting. Oh, Martha, my little girl.
It's over, Rob. Your wife and daughter are gone. Let go of the hate.
Let go of the hate? You believe everything she fed you, didn't you? Do you know who she really is? Do you know what she's capable of? Don't think that you know her just because she agreed to work with you. Just wait and see. Without the Reavers, Redwood Forest will only get worse. Tell her that whatever she does, do not let me out. Because I will not stop until she is in a worse place than I am now.
Oh? Did he really say that?
What are you going to do with him?
Mind your own business, kid. He's mine now, and I'll do whatever the hell I want with. Right along to your little redwoods now. And don't come back unless it's urgent. Remember, you killed a lot of Reavers, and I'm the boss of the Reavers.
If what you said is true, then there's a lot more to her than meets the eye. That means she's very dangerous. Possibly even more dangerous than Rob. Don't get into it with them. This land has seen too much already. We don't need hotheads running around causing a ruckus. We need to settle down and focus on making a better life. Thanks for all your hard work. With the Reavers out of our hair, we have a lot to do. I'd like you to stay and help out.
The last car is loaded and ready to go.
You came right on time, Vulture. Thanks to you, we were able to minimize our losses on this little business arrangement.
I didn't think I'd see the day that Viperia Bonnie made a misstep.
Rob, that fool. I misjudged him. It's true.
I heard it was the new shelter that got in the way and made this mess. Is that right?
Raven's shelter. Looks like we won't be able to avoid dealing with them in the future.
You're back. It's all thanks to you that Redwood Outpost was...
Nelson is on his way here.
What we've achieved with Redwood Outpost...
Don't mention it.
Kane believed...
Secrets?
This is the Raven's secret base.
Secret base?
Yep. You'll see once you're inside. Not everyone gets to come in here, you know. Welcome to the Raven's secret base. This is a space set up especially for elites. Here, there are different areas with different functions. Have a walk around to familiarize yourself. Compared with the danger-riddled surface, this is the perfect place to relax and unwind. Not even seasoned warriors can handle long periods of stress.
Hey, aren't you the one who saved me? Just treat this place like a garage full of diesel fumes. You're gonna love it here.
Roman, this place is way better than a garage.
Yeah, whatever Sherry says. I can't believe you're here. I guess that means you're one of us now.
Hey, Roman, great...
I'm all better now, thank you. In fact...
I totally understand.
Speaking of mushrooms, you have...
All right, Roman. Let's not keep
Of course.
No one knows where he is.